All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is part 6. Don't mind them. Don't mind it. This is what they do. They have to do that. Okay? Because you got a lot of weird people, or even maybe some of them are weird, just doing what the fuck they doing. But in these type of neighborhoods, it's multi-mix. You gotta let people know that we around. So let's get into what we here to get into. I'm gonna tell you a story. So I want you to have your ears open. Because only a few people can really understand what I'm about to say. When my father was alive, my father drove the New York City bus. Okay? And when I was married for the first time, I used to get up at 12 o'clock. I used to get up at 12 o'clock. And then from that point, I used to go meet my father at the bus stop. Right? Bus stop was right across the street from where I lived at. I used to live in the co-ops. I had a co-op at the time. Right? With my first wife. Now, it was the graveyard shift. So it was easy to make his rounds. Less than an hour. Because you picking up one or two people max, maybe 3 max. I know, I was on the bus, so I rode with him. So my father and I was talking. And he happened to be talking about my wife at the time. Like, I was telling him, he's how you and your wife doing and such and so forth. So, as good as we could be and things like that. And at that time, my wife and I, we would begin to have problems. I already seen in the future that my wife and I was not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you meet another stranger, okay, you meet a stranger outside your bubble. You didn't meditate. You didn't see the person years ago, okay? You didn't visualize the person. You didn't ask for this person. You met a stranger, okay? And from you and another stranger started talking. And then from talking, you begin to fuck. From fucking, then it's just like birth. Let me put it to you in the easiest form. When the sperm hits the egg, boom, goes in, birth starts. Now, of course, we don't want to use it exactly correctly as birth, but we use that two strangers get together, the nucleus, bam, okay. Of course, in the beginning, my wife and I was having a great time. Okay, right. Two strangers, trying to get to know each other, boom, 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 as times you will. We was together for 6 years, but in that last few 6 years, my father, I would get on that bus and just ride with him. You know what I'm saying? I would do it for about an hour and go back to bed, go to sleep. I was always like that, okay? So my father asked me, he says, and I want you to listen good. My father asked me, why you driving the bus? He says, you ever think anybody having sex with your wife? And I looked at him like this. I told him straight up, I said, really? He said, yeah. Your wife acting kind of strange, the way you talking. So not that I gave him information like that, but he's assuming that could be. I said, Dad, let me explain something to you real quickly. And I want y'all to hear this. I said, Dad, when I met my wife, I'm not a virgin. She wasn't a virgin. So now he's looking at me while he's driving. He's like, what? I said, those kind of things don't be on my mind. Because I'm not going to worry about another human being. Because they're not pure, Dad. I wasn't pure when I met her. She wasn't pure when I met her. And when she met me. So why would I would phantom if somebody fucking her? Because she going to do that anyway. When you understand a person's life, you don't put all your marbles in one basket, brothers and sisters. You don't do that. And this is why a lot of you are so insecure, because you put all your marbles in one basket and you absolutely believe that this person ain't gonna do shit to you, meaning fuck with your mind. You have to understand the human experience. When I told my father that, he literally stopped the bus. I'm gonna see you in the next part. See ya.